Hello, it's Jack Bannister here, Head of Sixth Form at Waldegrave School, with a short video presentation talking you through the arrangements for our enrolment days in the summer of 2022. This is one in a series of 3 videos that are available on our school website, which collectively provide information, advice and guidance for applicants to the sixth form on how the process moves forward from here. The other 2 videos in the series are on how to make your A-level subject choices and what we mean when we give students conditional offers. I would strongly encourage all Year 11 students who have applied to our sixth form, along with their parents or carers, to watch those videos so that you know what to expect moving forward and are able to make well-informed decisions about your next steps. So as I've already said, this particular video is about the enrolment arrangements for the summer. The first thing to be aware of are the dates for enrolment. So we're carrying out our enrolment over 2 days in the summer holidays. The first of those is Thursday, the 25th of August, 2022. That's GCSE results day, and that is the day that we're going to enrol all of our internal applicants, by which I mean our current Waldegrave Year 11 students. So as those students come to collect their GCSE results, they will then be able to come and enrol with us. The second day of enrolment will be on Friday, the 26th of August, 2022, and that will be for our external applicants, so those who are joining us from other schools. We do carry out our enrolment in person, and we strongly believe that's the best way of doing it. It allows paperwork to be checked properly, face-to-face conversations about subject choices, and so on. So we would therefore ask you to try to avoid booking holidays on either of these dates. If there is a reason why it's not going to be possible to attend in person, perhaps there's an existing family commitment or there's illness on the day, then it is still possible to enroll if you can't be there in person. It's just a little bit more challenging and requires a slightly different process. So we would ask that if you're not going to be available on the relevant day there, that you let us know as soon as possible by emailing into sixthform@waldegravesch.org, and we will then be able to give you further advice and make sure that we've got proper arrangements in place for that enrolment to take place either over the phone or virtually. But as I've said, the preference would be that everyone is able to attend in person. In terms of the timing, we enrol everyone in a certain order, which is determined in accordance with our oversubscription criteria, which may be read in full on the school website. So the oversubscription criteria comes into force when we have had more applicants to the sixth form than we have places available. Every year for us, we are oversubscribed. We do have more applicants than we have places. And so our oversubscription criteria always comes into force. And the general principles of it are as follows. So we will enroll all of our internal applicants first. So those are our existing Waldegrave Year 11 students who want to stay on with us. And they will be enrolled in a specific order, which is determined by distance from the school. So we start off by enrolling our current Year 11 student who is closest to the school through to our current Year 11 student who is furthest away. That can be thought of as almost the first wave of enrolment. And then the second wave of enrolment is for our external applicants, those joining us from other schools. And again, the order they are enrolled in is determined by distance from the school. So the 2 factors that affect the time of your enrolment will be whether you're an internal or an external applicant and the distance of your home address from the school. So we work out the order that we should be enrolling all of our applicants, and we then generate enrolment appointment times for everyone based on that order. So the time that you're given for your enrolment appointment will ensure that you're in the right place in the sequence, if you like, of those being enrolled. So those appointment times will be sent out a little bit later in the year. On the day itself, there's a number of processes that we complete during the enrolment. So the first stage will be to collect enrolment, or we will collect enrolment paperwork off you. So you will have been sent some paperwork to complete in advance along with your appointment time. You'll have filled in those forms. And the first thing that happens when you arrive for enrolment day is that we collect that paperwork and we check it to ensure it's been completed properly. You then have what we call an IAG meeting, which stands for Information, Advice and Guidance. And that entails both the student and a parent or carer accompanying them, sitting down with a member of our leadership team We'll go through your subject choices, give you any advice that you need, talk through your options, and we will then check your GCSE grades against the entry requirements for those courses. So we'll make sure that actually you've got the GCSE grades you need in order to study the subjects you want to do at A-level. And if you haven't met the entry requirements, we'll talk you through what your other options are. We will then collect payments for things like lockers and our trips in year 12. And finally, once all those other processes have been completed, your place and the courses you're studying will be confirmed. So it's almost like a little sort of carousel or sequence of stations that you go, where you go from one to the other, completing different bits of the process. So you start off having your paperwork checked, then you get called for your IAG meeting, then you go to the finance officer for the payments to be collected, and at that point, your place and your courses are confirmed. So an enrolment pack will be sent out in the summer term containing more detailed information on the enrolment process, along with the paperwork you need to fill in and the time for your enrolment appointment. It's really important to note that your place at Waldegrave Sixth Form is not confirmed until the entire enrolment process has been completed. So everyone has been given a conditional offer at the moment, but that does not guarantee you your place. Arriving for your enrolment appointment doesn't guarantee you your place. Sitting down and having the IAG meeting doesn't guarantee your place. Only once you've finished all steps of the enrolment process is it finalized, and you're then guaranteed of your place. So those are the kind of broad arrangements for the enrolment process in the summer. If you still have any questions about that, then please email them into sixthform@waldegravesch.org, and we will be able to answer those for you and help you out in any way that's needed. But really, the important things for this stage are just to make sure you put the dates in your diary and are keeping yourself available on those dates. And then the enrolment pack with the paperwork and the appointment times will be sent out in due course. Thank you very much for listening, and enjoy the rest of your day.